Alrighty, looks like we're live. Hello, hello. Let's see. Start getting booted in here, so to speak. Master Duel Day today. Hello, chat. See if anyone's here. Just starting, so probably gonna take some time for people to trickle in here, but we have moved on to Yu-Gi-Oh for today. So now I've done a decent amount of watching through Malice Mathmech combo, so I can get an understanding of what I need to do. This video was posted pretty recently, so I think I have a decent grasp. I know the Mathmech stuff already, but I am not fully familiar with the other parts of the deck and the Malice stuff, so I've done a bit of reading of all the Malice cards, kind of try to get an understanding, but they're rather complex. All of them can lead into all the other ones, mostly, if you already have one. So like having two kind of gets you to everything. Or if you have a Dormouse or White Rabbit. I mean, the Field Spell also just gets you to everything for free. So with my understanding, that's the best one. But if you have White Rabbit, you can normal and then grab GWC here, which lets you one of your Malice monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Yeah. So you can banish something, get the retrigger again, and go get more stuff. Isn't there a ranked reset tomorrow? Ranked reset tomorrow? Oh, does the ranked reset at the start of the... It does do it at the start of the month, doesn't it? Well, that's okay. We can just discount the ranked reset then and continue up the grind, because Master Duel only bumps you down 5 ranks, right? Per the thing. Otherwise, we can just try to get there today. I kind of thought I would start the Yu-Gi-Oh section after the ranked reset, to be honest. I thought it would take less time. But we still have lots of time to perform this, so we can kind of just discount that in our study. We're going to be doing after the fact here. We're currently 12-2 for our win-loss rate, so doing all right on just the Mathmech stuff. Obviously, the Malice deck will be much stronger with these Mathmech cards attached, so we will perform some very, very, very long combos, and I will try to remember the order to do everything in. But yeah, that is basically where we're going today, I think. Puts you 1 rank back. If you got the plat, you'll be placed in gold. Yeah, so that's not a big deal. We'll see how high up we get. If we can get there today, we get there today. If not, if we get here, the lowest we can get placed back down to is to plat, right? Because we're already in gold. Get to plat. The worst would be if we get to diamond and then drop down. Because once we get here, challenge done. So I'm not too concerned, I don't think. The thing I'm more concerned about is getting up relatively high and then just getting stun locked by not understanding what to do. But for now, we should be okay, I think. I am still missing a few URs from this deck as well. There's some cards I need to put in, but I have the core cards I need, so. Gabriel, hello. First time catching your live streams. Have you been using meta decks for this challenge, or have you been using some decks you find fun every once in a while? I've kind of been testing the waters. Most of the games, I'm just kind of jumping around from deck to deck to see what works, and then once I find something I'm satisfied with, I will simply go from there. So this hand needs to draw into something because Cat doesn't do it by itself. Sure. Out, sure. Oh, I could have Lancey that, couldn't I? I forgot cross out banishes. It's okay, we live and we learn. That's what we're going to be doing a lot of this game. We drew Dormouse. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. So we lose, right? What's the best board I can set up into Maxi? And I know he has a Bishal. Yeah. What a great game. Yeah, so in terms of Magic, I played what was meta, but I did jump around to a lot of the top decks to just see what was the best thing to do. I settled on a few. I played a lot of blue-black and a lot of Cauldron because those seemed like the best decks to me, and they were good enough against the field that I didn't have to worry so much. In Pokemon, I jumped around from a lot of different decks. I tried a lot of aggressive stuff, slow stuff, but in the end, I settled on mostly Golden Goat to get to the top. Okay, I'm glad that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has a nice soundtrack to listen to. It certainly does. They got great sound design here. And for Hearthstone, I just jammed Aggro Paladin basically the whole time because that was the most obvious and easy thing to do. Okay, so let's start with... Teach the Emperor. Nothing. Okay. So the best thing to start on is Dormouse, right? Grab Dormouse. Golden Goat is a lot of fun, yeah. Super inexperienced with Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, you're gonna be so lost. Good luck following what's happening here. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Okay, so now we banish White Rabbit. Use White Rabbit. She comes in for free. We activate White Rabbit's ability when she comes in to set a trap. We set this. Special decoder. Game was very winnable, but in goal you don't lose rank anyway, yeah, so there's no real point to not just toss it. The game was certainly winnable. I mean, I can, the very worst thing I can do is just pass and then try to disrupt him again on his turn, but I don't want to play through Maxi and the Bestial. I need to link off Dormouse, didn't I? That's fine. This was fine. Bring back the rabbit. Get my Dormouse trigger here. Going first is generally goated. Yes, very true. Going to splash. Some decks do prefer to go second, yeah. Going first is pretty good. There's a lot. They've made going second better by making a million cards in the game. They're really, really good if you go second. Oh, I was supposed to go into what's her name instead. Yeah, there's a ton you're not gonna know. You're gonna be pretty lost here. Although I'll try to explain things as they're going on here once I get a better understanding of what I'm doing. This is my first game with the deck, so. Splash. We can grab Dormouse here. I think I needed to get into Cat here, right? I can still make. Yeah, I can make Red Ransom. Red Ransom to get a spell. Grab the field spell. We can use the field spell. Banish. We want Marcher, right? We want Cat. We want Cat. Let's do. Yeah, get Marcher. Just make everything broken. They do try to make everything broken, but when everything's broken, not everything is broken. It's something they're more broken than other things, technically. So now we can take these two. We can go into this. We need 3, right? Generally, you want to banish Mirror and search March Hair off of this. Isn't that the same? So just getting the March Hair. We can banish this. Banish cat. Because I'm pretty sure we want to use Light Finder here to add Mirror to hand. Alright, it doesn't do that. This one does this. So we wanted to search. We already searched for thing though. Okay. Anywho. Just go into this guy now. Set cross out. I messed this up somewhere. Though I have some idea about what happened now. I am lost. It's chill. Yeah, we'll figure it out together. I didn't play that turn properly for sure. I didn't activate cat. I needed to have another way to add the spell to my hand. I need to add the mirror to my hand and then cat it away. Dark Ruler, more Faith. Why couldn't I use my Cyber Soul on this? One shot comp, hit him hard. The one time, yeah. We're doing everything on turn 1 here, basically. Everything we can. That's the idea. Special. So we can banish you, and you. Right, you can't respond to monster effects that are Ruler, specifically. I don't have a negate. Alright, well now we're out of stuff, so let's see if he kills us. Okay, I spent way too long thinking about the combo. this. So we have another banish here. Decoder into ransom make apple. Oh yes, yes, now I'm remembering. What is it? And we're just gonna lose the time here, I think. But I don't think I can win anyway. He just makes the Dragoon and I lose. Right, I have no way to kill it. Any Dark Ruler me? Alright, we're out of time. We'll go next. Perhaps I need a couple more practice games because I'm struggling to remember the line. Let's see here. Okay, so you go Dormouse, send the thing, get the thing. So then you have 2 material plus the trap. You use the trap. And you save that. You're supposed to save the trap for later. So you're going to have the two pieces. You go link the decoder. Okay, let's hand it everything. So. Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't negate it with the worm. I was under Dark Ruler, wasn't I? Do I just pass now? I just die if I pass. Let's set the place. But specially anymore doesn't do great. Normal. Make an Appaloosa for 2. Is that as good as it gets? And then I have Mathematics Factorial here. Dark Ruler next on field, not in graveyard. Huh. 2 monsters, different names, set tokens. Something 4. Oh, of course. So just make Ellen version here. Yeah, it took way too long for my combo. So Dark Ruler doesn't... It can't respond with the monster effect on it because it's in the graveyard, but it only affects monsters on the field. So I could have used the thing from the graveyard to negate the thing. But also you can't target... Wait, does this thing target? Or the other one? Does the other one target? It might not target, actually, now I think about it. So we Azure this, which is fine because I have this. Yeah, all these farms in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I list the Pauper, Vintage, Standard, and Magic. There kind of is. They're sort of like older. They're called Time Wizard formats, which are formats that take place from previous eras of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. So that's basically what they have in Yu-Gi-Oh! But for the most part, everyone just plays Legacy. It doesn't target. It's crazy. Oh, there's so much to know about this deck I've never played before. We're getting it. We're getting it. We'll figure it out. Bone Archfiend. How does Yu-Gi-Oh feel compared to the other 3 games? It feels a little bit like I walked out of kindergarten into linear algebra. We'll figure it out. I can figure it out, but it's gonna take some time and some practicing considering I've never played the deck. Most players take a while to figure out decks. Oh, he has a beast shield. Mm-hmm. So we're out of stuff now. So Yu-Gi-Oh is basically MCG and Hearthstone, but you start on turn 10. I think that is vastly underselling it. Yu-Gi-Oh is MCG plus Hearthstone, but you start on turn 10, and you also have a full grip of cards and access to every single card in your deck, along with your opponent. I'm not a master of Malice, but I practice with the deck a bit. I didn't know you play it with Mathmech / Terahertz. Yeah, there's Terahertz versions I've seen and Mathmech versions I've seen, and I'm familiar with the Mathmech Terahertz stuff, so I'm doing that to give myself a little more familiarity. So far, we just like got maxied a few times, and then also fucked up our combo on the other game. I'd say it plays like combo fighter, like Street Fighter. That makes sense to me. It does feel like it plays like a Street Fighter combo. But it's even more complicated than the Street Fighter combo, because Street Fighter combo, you just have to do the lines. In Street Fighter, there are less... I guess there are spots where your opponent can break out if they have specific tools and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit like a Street Fighter combo now you think about it. But it's all in your brain. There's no... what's it called? There's no reaction time or anything to it. Can't wait for the meta to stabilize in TCG. I can't wait for they have their 10% win rate. True enough. Mathmech is terrible. Terahertz just Trancos or win more. You don't think it's good? Because the reason I built the deck is because I already have the Mathmech cards, and I didn't want to go and get the impulses, even though they're probably better, because I need to pay more money to get more UR dust. You could open a duel room and do practice lines with viewers if you need help. Not a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure. I never, like I said, I don't play that much Master Duel, so I'm not exactly familiar with how to set things up with viewers or things, but I could give it a look. I'm already getting much help from the chat, but I also have these YouTube videos I can just pay attention to here for a bit. Because he does have it written out here. Click dual room. Yeah. Hello, Myth Wizard. How you doing? Next time it's 90 seconds IRL. Does the MTG app / online game have the co-op cards? Yes, they will. They do have all of them except for the Spider-Man cards aren't allowed to go. So when we get those, we're not going to have them online, sadly. I could also just go into solo mode. Yeah, that's probably the best. Just click anything here. Master Duel is brutal right now. Oh, I couldn't do that. Okay. Well, I'll just listen to chat here. Let's skip through one of these. Get some free stuff. So, from what I see from the combo, you have to start with... You can start with any of the pieces. It doesn't really matter. But you just want to get into as many pieces as possible. Make... what's her name? The red girl off of Link Decoder, so you can link block the Ash. And then you search for the field spell, unless you already have the field spell, in which case you search for the trap. No, or you search for the mirror. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rip, dude. We'll figure it out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is by far the hardest, but there's a reason I left it to last. It's the newest, it's the hardest, it's going to take the most time. We will get there, though. I have faith, chat. There is a detailed guide of Malice on Master Duel meta. The written guide has combo lines as well. Master Duel meta. Let's take a look. Master Duel meta, Malice. Where is it? General order is Ransom into Splash, into Binder, into Firewall. Yeah, you always go for Red Ransom. The deck can be freestyle. See, that's the thing that I'm struggling with here, because I knew the deck was the strongest thing and had tons of combos, but the harder part is there's also a bunch of, like, if you get disrupted, you can continue to go. Like, you can freestyle it for a lot of it. And that's the part I'm going to struggle with, because I'm not going to know the enemy's deck or my deck as well to do the proper play. Master Duel Meta Discord is very good for advice on each deck. Articles, guide, balance. Gotcha. Go here, go to articles. I believe in you. Thanks, Lynx. We'll get there. This will be our learning together. Articles. Where are the articles here? Combo is somewhere in the middle of the guide. The first half details deck building principles and ideas. Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks are something you have to learn by playing. That's true, but I would also like a guide, because I'm not going to have enough time if I just learn by playing to know everything. Yeah, I will have to play a while to get a feel for it, but once I know, like, the basic lines, it'll make it a lot easier. You can just append the whole thing to the bottom of the URL. Yeah, true. Let's just copy this from your chat message here. Here we go. Introduction to Malice. The main deck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's read through this. So there is a section here on other things you can put in. Damn, Doscaper's too bad. Sag. Combos. Oh, look at this. Hold up, it's blowing up my computer. There are different kinds of Malice decks, yeah. After you play with the guide until you learn it, and then a few decks, you get a feel for it. Yeah, there's always these little attacks and different things that people do to kind of like get into it or whatever. Like they have different specific things they're gonna go through. Oh wow, it even pulls it up here on Dueling Book. This is neat. You Dormouse send hair. Hair to hand. Make the decoder. 60 card Malice is fun to mess around with. Dueling Book for you for every combo. Wait, we gotta go here. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's just start with Dormouse here. Look at this. The dueling sound. If we want, I can pull the Dueling Book combo up here so we can watch it together. It's a bit awkward how they have to do this opening thing where they shuffle the whole deck back in, though. Grass Palace. Dormouse, send hair. We're just gonna look through the combos here for a bit so we can get an understanding of the deck together. This will be nice to illustrate. So send Malice. March hair off of Dormouse is how you start. You Dormouse for decoder. You use this. I get it. I get it. And then we send everything right. So Dormouse gives you March Hare, which gives you March Hare into Dormouse at the same time. And you can get both and use this to search the field spell. Super Poly? I did see that version running the Mud Dragon. You Malice, you send the field the mirror. Use the mirror. So this is after you make the Appaloosa. This trigger, go back. Is there no way to go back in Dueling Book? I would recommend getting an image that shows the flowchart, but that's just me. If you go on Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator Omega, you can customize the opening hands to practice. Omega, can't I just practice in Master Duel though? Like I have the deck. Although I will need to customize everything, right? There's not. I'm using the Dueling Book replay right now to watch through somebody else's who has done the demonstration from the combo. This is the guide from the online site here. I'd recommend to try and get a Master Duel. You'd have to restart from the beginning. Ay. You should have random hands each time. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's go here. Just go to whatever, it doesn't matter. Going first. Practicing with Iron has it better because you get an idea how you can use each turn to get your full combo. Okay, so this is a hand with Malice. Underground, but no of the other things. So we start with the Spell Trap here, right? Make sure you use Red or Answers to make Splash Mage or you fuck up the combo. Wrong deck? This is the math mech one, right? I don't have the full version. Like, I don't have enough URs for the other one, so I don't want to make it yet unless I'm going to spend money today to get more UR dust to build impulses. Okay, so we start here. We banish. So the thing you want to banish is this, right? Field spelled into Dormouse. Go Dormouse. We activate Dormouse. Bring it in here. So then we activate Dormouse. Now, normally we need to send March Hare, but we already have March Hare, right? So, is it better to send White Rabbit here? Or do we still send March Hare? I mean, we can just do this combo like we don't have the March Hare in hand. Like, we just had the field spell, I suppose. Dormouse. Banish Rabbit. Link Dormouse into Decoder, use March Hare, make Binder. Yeah. And this grabs the thing. Okay, so I think I got this part. So we do this, send you, because we haven't used her Graveyard effect yet. We use this. Or banish Cheshire Cat. Banish March Hare for the draw. We have used her Graveyard effect though. So we're done with the Dormouse. Now we have these. I put all these three into Red Ransom. Correct? Try your way and see what happens so you remember. Well, I could try it my way, but my way will probably just stumble at some point and be wrong. I need to know what the thing is to do proper and then try to execute it on my own. So we do it in this order, so we chain block. Decoder goes here. And this girl gets the spell trap. Are you new to Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm new to modern Yu-Gi-Oh, so to speak. I know of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I've seen the games, I can like watch replays and stuff and understand what's going on, but I don't actually like play the game, which makes it hard, at least in the modern era. I used to play a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! But in terms of Binder here is better. Binder here. Right, because we already used the field spell, so we only fetch the field spell. So we don't even, do we even get Red Ransom on this line then? Yeah, so now we make Hayabusa. But normally this is the part. Normally this is the part where I activate the spell. So we've already fucked it up, chat. Because now I'm done. Right? Because we started with the spell the field spell already, which means I can't activate the field spell I got with the thing. So if I started with Dormouse, this would have worked. So let's restart here. Good luck on the climb. Thank you. I will certainly need it. But I think once we get this, like, we have multiple days to get this deck figured out. Once we have this deck figured out, we'll start doing the things. And we can also upgrade it after the fact. I'm running this Math Deck version, but... Okay, so here we are again, chat. We have just the field spell. So let's see if we can combo with just the field spell. Mainstream combo decks became insane in the past 2 to 3 years. That's why this is going to be so hard, because I'm used to old Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not used to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Although I know what happened to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I've done the research. I just haven't been playing the game. So in terms of actually knowing it, it's going to be hard. Okay, do this. Banish Dormouse. Right? Okay, what if I banish this? If you banish the target of the card in your graveyard, banish it. Yeah, this doesn't work first. So you have to banish Dormouse to start. Ever since they stopped archetype locking, analysis paralysis became a real issue. Yeah, for sure. Oh, activate trap. Oh. Wait, activate trap doesn't work if I make the app, though. But it does work if I have the Red Ransom. Okay, I see. I see, okay. Use GWC to reborn any of the main deck guys, then use Red Arts and resummon. Red Arts and resummon to make up. Oh, right. So I send it, and then I resummon. Yeah. Field Spell into Dormouse. Dormouse, banish Rabbit. Make Decoder. Normal diameter, make Binder. Field Spell into Dormouse. So Field Spell seems like it always hits Dormouse. If you haven't already Dormoused. Yeah. And then you always, because you just want to use Dormouse to banish your Rabbit, so you start. So because we have diameter here, do this and make Binder. GWC banish Binder, use Binder to reset the trap. Right, so this gives our Binder draw here. And we don't need this or anything, right? Yeah. Skip this Binder effect, put this here. Yeah, so we use this first, and then we use the ability of her after the fact. So if she banishes, she brings herself back. Right? Oh no, okay, so she brings herself back, but I'm summoning off of... This is the effect of... Yes, this is this. Is the sound desynced or is it me? Desync? Maybe it's lagging? Could be. I don't think so. Draw the card. Don't do this. Activate this from yard. The sound from the game. Not on my end. Be weird if it was, because it sounds totally normal to me. You too. Strange. Splash into ransom, make OG Firewall. Really? Ransom search mirrors interrupt. Okay, wait, hold on. You gotta go back here. Reset the trap. Some buffering. Oh, I see, probably. Splash into ransom. Make OD Firewall. Search off this. Or a second delay on every action. Search mirror. Do we make firewall? This doesn't feel like the best we could do. You could also skip ransom and go terahertz up to Hearthstone. Huh. I don't know how to fix such an issue because I'm not a tech guy. Okay, so this just ended on Firewall. I feel like starting Field Spell, you have to be able to do better than just ending on Firewall. I'm pretty sure you can get the full combo with just Field Spell. No, TB11. TB11 isn't very good. TB11. So I think it would be better just to go straight for the terahertz here, but then I don't have this, so it's kind of the same. Okay, I want to restart and hit just the spell trap again, because I feel like we can do better than that. Let me just look at this. Okay, so here I feel like if we just used the field cell, we can see. We could have ended on Dark Fluid, yeah. I know that. But I feel like we could have ended on more than Dark Fluid. Like, I feel like there should be a way to end on Dark Fluid and Firewall. You have the link set up and great to do this stuff on the opponent's turn. That's true, yeah. You can go off on the opponent's turn to set up more disruption. The good old trick is restarting the stream. Won't that load it differently in YouTube? Like, I'll have 2 different YouTube videos. One will just be prep and one will be the same. We'll have 2 streams the same name. I could do that. Is it a big problem for you guys? If it's really delayed? Because it looks totally synced on my side. I don't know. Dark Fluid will carry you at least a plat. True enough. It's about a 1 second delay. Just want to know if my stream was desynced. Did you hit RCS? I hit RCS yesterday. So yesterday I got to RCS rank at the very start of the stream, and then I also got to Legend and Hearthstone in the single day. So we did both of those, and then we got a little bit of a start on Yu-Gi-Oh, and I tried to build Malice. I couldn't quite do Malice right from there. So I pivoted to playing MathMech, and I'm still in gold, so I'll be fine for a bit, but I know if I'm going to get to the top rank, I'm going to need to understand this. Did I activate it? Right, because I sent the doorbells. Okay. That was a waste. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. There's no reason to get right ransom, so we get this here. I am gonna get cooked in Yu-Gi-Oh! This is gonna be hard. This hurts my brain. As well. I don't know why it's not working. When you hit Diamond and you're definitely going to become Hearthstone and trolling. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm needing to understand this. Seeing you play Hearthstone, it might be nice if you can do a run of Shadowverse. True. Tip for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is trying to end off on rank 1 for optimal games. Yeah, this is the second last day of the season, but if we drop back down, we can mostly just climb back up if we don't do too much climbing yet. You don't learn the combo with your brain, with your muscles. Don't forget to banish March Hare off of binder and add it back to hand. You actually can't click yes in diamonds. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. We have a few days, so if things are real bad, we can we can poach a viewer or a streamer to walk me through everything. Someone else who understands the deck, because this is the best deck in the game. There's surely somebody we can find who can walk me through the whole thing without me having to just learn it all myself. Anyway, should I restart the stream? Are you guys still lagging over there? Yeah, might have to get a coach. It's gonna be tough with no experience. Ask Jesse Cotton or something. Get Raren. Malice use brain too much. I use click to hear delay. Good idea. I hit time with dinos and I didn't even want to play no more. Don't ask Europeans. It's 11 p.m. here. Who is American? Who I can ask then? Because it's the perfect time in America right now to ask. I'm trying to think. Josh would probably be down. He reacts to a lot of stuff. Oh, that's true. He does. Yeah, you can still hear the delay. Okay, so I'll restart the stream then to see if it fixes the delay issue. But can I say MPT? Aren't they busy right now though? I'm gonna have to reach out to people and see if they have time to coach me. I'm just like a YouTuber. I don't know if these streamers will be willing to assist me, but I assume they will. Jesse Cotton is Canadian. It's 1 a.m., but it's 1 a.m. in Europe. In Americas, it should be fine. He's unhinged off screen. Laughing. That's a lot of people I know who stream. I think that's pretty average. Okay. Ask Nova. What's the best way to contact these people? Twitter? Or if they're live, I can ask them. They're more than willing to help. All right. I suppose I shall try asking then. Should pull up my... Oh, can I message them on Discord? I should set up the Discord after the fact. Twitter? Yeah. Oh, no, I have to open Twitter then. Okay, fine. I guess I'll open Twitter. Okay, but first, let's reset the stream. Oh, if they're live right now, I could just pop in, although we'll see if they're busy. But first, let's restart the stream to get the delay issues fixed for some people, and then I will be back in a set. So I'm going to hit